Welcome to the live stream. My name is Pamela Stewart. I'm an author of young adult science fiction and fantasy, and today we're going to write. Hello, and how have you been this week? I'm so happy to see you all. I just got done with my first co-hosting, and it was amazing. The World Wide Writathon is still going on, so this is not an official function of the World Wide Writathon, but I just felt the need to do our own little unicorn squad get together so that I personally can get more writing done, and I can communicate with you some of the exciting things that are happening with me, and I can see about all your little personal journeys, because I can't go a week without connecting with everybody. It's too long. So how's everybody? Oh, thank you so much. Yay, that was a great stream. Karma has really blessed me in the fact that I had really amazing co-hosts. It was just weird not being in the driver's seat. Like, I couldn't give motivational, I write about little motivational messages and ticker tapes at the bottom, but then I wasn't in charge of that. But I still tried to communicate with everyone in the comments and everything. So hopefully it was still fun and positive for everybody. And I think it was. I think everyone had a good time. And we had some good conversation going on. Oh, Pam, rock on with your old bad self. The Unicorn Squad represented. I saw many people, a lot of our regulars over there. Thank you all for following me over there. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it and felt it was productive. We're still going to do a couple more a couple more sprints here. So do not worry. Do not worry, y'all. Yes, we did vibe. We vibed pretty good. I was pretty happy with everyone was very kind and nice. And even after and before we did a little chat. Thank you. Yeah, I try not to talk over people because I'm used to doing this all by myself, and everything that pops in my head I tend to want to say, sort of like real life. How is everyone doing? How was your week? Please share it in the comments. I want to know, bring me up to date, yo. And what is your drink of choice today? I got done with my tea from earlier, and now I am actually doing hot chocolate today. It's my own homemade hot chocolate. It is cacao with stevia in almond milk, and it's delightful. Anybody out there doing on the coffee train? Anybody out there doing tea? Water, because we need to hydrate. Hashtag hydrate, y'all. Hashtag hydrate. You gotta stay hydrated. Welcome to all the news people that have come. And if you're watching this after the fact and you're not, you don't feel the need to comment, some people are shy, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Make sure you like and subscribe, and you'll get motivational videos at least once a week. And I'm going to be doing live streams through November and December. It looks like it keeps me on track and motivated, and hopefully it will keep you on track and motivated, and we can both achieve our writing and productivity goals. Yay. Oh, we got Dr. Pepper. We got the Pepper. Got the Pepper represent. Books and sips. Books and sips. Oh no, school can get in your way. And I actually had the same problem with my work. And it was I'd get home and then I'd be all motivated to do it, but then just the mental energy just wasn't there. To be creative, I do need to be able to draw from that. I might want to start doing some morning streams again with you guys, if anyone's up early, but I need lead time. So I get up, I need a little lead time, and then I need to be creative. And the hard part is that key time is usually at my day job, but you work with what you got. you work with what you got. And these weekends are where I catch up and do well. So thank you all for being here. I got my unicorn, represent the unicorn tribe. Represent. And I have my horn ready to be given out after the first warm-up sprint. Fizzy orange drinks. It's a drink of the gods. I love fizzy orange drink. Oh, I used to drink Crush. Oh my God, icy cold Crush. And it was orange and just full of sugar. And it was carbonated and it was delicious. All right, exciting news this week. Exciting. This is one of the main reasons I wanted to do a separate stream. Because look at this. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Look what I got in the mail. And look at this. Swear to you, it is heavy. This doorstop, you guys helped me write. I was doing sprints on this during these live streams. Look at this epic behemoth of a space book. I cannot tell you how excited I am to hold this puppy in my hands. I cannot wait to share this. It's so close. The problem I'm having is, do I want to do it in November when there's going to be a lot of negativity in the world, or do I want to hold off and actually publish in December? So those are the things I'm still thinking about. I have a short story I could put out in November to kind of bridge the gap, but it's still a little bit, it's been a long time since I published my last book, and it really is time to get this out. That these are things I'm considering, but at least I got my journey forward is moving. It's moving again. Yay. But look at this baby. 456 pages of space opera adventure and young adult teen angst and adventure and romance. And it's just, I can't even tell you. I can't even express. Boat short story in November. Yeah, it probably would be the best. Well, thank you. Yes, I mean, the book two, honestly, book twos are always the hardest for me. In the last series, it was also the hardest. I'm probably the most proud of Vagabond Souls in my first series, which is the middle book. In this one, so far, this has been very, very... Once it was done, I felt like the best thing I'd ever written. We'll see. We'll see what the audience says. I had a lot of positive responses in general to the Star Defenders trilogy already, and some of the early reviews are the people I sent it to my, early readers, and I'm getting some good feedback of positive responses. So yay, yay, yay. But now it's time. Now it's time. Oh, if you guys were wondering about Oliver and Petunia, I did an early supper for them, gave them some treats and let them run around so they would be caught for the other live stream. So they very well might join us for this live stream. So be aware. Hey, CC, what is up, my friend? It's good to see you. Yeah, the newsletter people will be getting the short story because that's it's a way of encouraging people to sign up for the newsletter. Oh, I was reading through the comments, sorry. But the short stories for the people, and plus there's some things I only give out in the newsletter. I do a lot of giveaways. Like I'll be giving away at least 2 or 3 copies, like of the paperback version. I also will be giving away different like sci-fi books and different things over the next couple months, just to kind of encourage people and keep them excited. And then the short story will be a freebie for them. And that is pretty, and it's a 22,000 word story. And it's very, I've been told it's quite exciting and adventurous. I am so happy to see you, Miss Chloe, Miss Shadow, Books and Sips, Brenda, Cassie. We have the whole crew. Ho crew. And if you're watching this later, hey, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I'm already singing. Oh no. Welcome to the live stream. It is time. Do y'all want to do some writing? Because I do. Here, I don't know why I do this. All right. I want you to have a better view than of my closet. There we go. You can kind of see my books and my plants, some of my plants. This is my new baby. This is my new baby. This is my spider plant. And it hangs right over, like it's like basically, and then behind it, I can see the leaves falling from the trees. So that's my template. And since we're in official holiday season, I have a special timer I'm going to be using. You'll see in a minute. All right, and the question, I guess, for this next little sprint we're going to be doing is going to be think about what is your favorite part of storytelling? Is it the character creation? Is it the rough drafting? Is it editing? What do you like to do the most? So be adding some lovely, lovely information below here. And I'm going to do 25. We're going to do the first Pomodoro. Pomodoro 1. And look at that. It's kind of pumpkin. All right. And see me set it and forget it. All right. I want you all to get ready. Get them keyboards hot. And remember, the question is, what is your favorite part of writing? And defend your answer. No, you don't have to defend your answer. It's very subjective, but it's good to know like what brings other people joy, and it might give you a way into looking at a different aspect of writing in a positive way. So 25 minutes from now, we will discuss that. And I'm going to get to work. Oh, yeah, go. Get to work. Oh, and how did you do? Hey, Squizzles! Big hug, Gertrude! Yay! So happy to see you! Welcome, welcome! I am so happy to see you. Thanks for showing up today. We just finished Pomodoro number 1, and I want to see how everyone has done. Share your numbers in the comments. I actually got like 4 pages of editing done. Found weird little things. I mean, the short story is just about done. I'm adding color and nuance, hopefully, to it right now. Just more neat, so it's more detailed, because my first drafts tend to be a little more dialogue and basic action and some description, but I need to make sure that there's also a great, overall arcing vision, and every scene is totally built out. So that's what I'm going through now, is doing the little ads, and I adding some suggestions to my work. So Squisms, I am eternally super excited to see you here, and Shadow, and Books and Sips, and my Chloe, and all of my friends who are quiet out there. It's so happy to have you, and Brenda. Oh, Shadow! All right, the first Unicorn Horn of Success is being bestowed upon you. Oh, Jesus, God. I really need to work on. I'm going to take some lessons, I think, this Christmas. I'm going to take lessons soon. The Wonder Twins are here. Yes. Well, this is for you and me, Shadow, because we're the only ones who share in our numbers. I got 4 pages edited, and you got 217. So well done. Well done for a first sprint. That's a good warm-up. Good warm-up. Good warm-up. What, Chloe, are you out there? Did you get it? Oh, pure energy. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Yeah, you are here to bring the energy. Yes. Yes, I feel it, guys. Oh, and if you didn't see this earlier, I know you came in late, so you got to see this. I'm so proud. You guys helped me write this. You motivated me. Look at this. But look at this sucker. I swear to you. I swear. The live streams helped me finish this puppy, get it edited, and look at it. Now it's a physical manifestation of all the work that we have done together. Yeah! So happy. Anyways, I'm still very excited. Just have today's a hot chocolate kind of day. In my nano mug. You can't get much better than that on a beautiful fall afternoon. I wanted to ask you guys, anyone who went to the World Wide Writathon, I know I accidentally had my speaker, I was watching it while I was trying to participate in it because I wasn't sure how it worked. And I think that, I left the volume on, so it's delayed. So I think I messed up, but hopefully it wasn't too crazily embarrassing. So let me know in the comments how terrible that was, or distracting, because I felt might have blundered. Oh my God, look at you go, girl. 342 Unicorn Horn of Success. Oh, I'm gonna have to give you the banner and everything. I think this is banner worthy. Unicorn of Success. Well done, girl. Well done. You guys, you're so amazing. And Brenda's here, and oh, good. Thank God I wasn't distracting, because I really felt like I was oh God, what have I done? I hope I'm the only one. I'm not the only one who had never done a co-stream before. But it was so nice. Afterwards, we kind of got together and we did a little chat, and a couple of them, I actually thought, I told her, I thought it was Shay and the Hobbits, because I'm a nerd, and it was Shay with the hobbies, and she cracked up. She thought that was hilarious. And then the other girls were all yeah, we should do another live stream. This is a good group. So They were so nice. They were all so nice. And then one of the girls like Star Wars and stuff. So anyone who can vibe me some good nerdy stuff. And she liked Gravity Falls, which is one of my favorite cartoons of recent. And I don't know if any of you have watched Gravity Falls, but if you have not, why? And you should. It's amazing. Aw, you guys, thank you. Yes. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Very good. All right. Good. You guys are amazing. Oh my God. All right. That was a fantastic first sprint. I think it's because we got a little warm. Yeah. Grunkle Stan. I know, right? Right? I had never heard the term grunkle, but now I actually use it in conversation. And people look at me like I'm strange. But, they do that anyway. Oh, this is so nice. See, this is why I wanted to do the after stream, because we get this back and forth. I feel my energy rising. I feel my joy is now like, my joy was here, and now it's here. And by the end, it'll be here. Yay. Okay, so the question that I posed before the last stream was, what's your favorite part of writing? And it's probably the most terrible question I could ask myself. Because honestly, I can't pick one part of writing that I love the most, because I sincerely like, one of the reasons I want to pick it as a job and I want to do it full time is because it is literally the only job where I get this much variety, creativity, and then the business end keeps my more analytical side busy, and the editing also keeps my analytical side. So I've done the test, and I'm very right and left brained. Like I'm almost half and half, with leaning towards right brain creativity, but a strong left brain. I think that's from years of having to be very practical. I'm just naturally practical. But it's interesting. I think writing as a career for me works very well because it needs problem solving, creativity, crazy imagination. You can do it. And I'm basically I'm introvert. I like these because there's like I like individuals who I know have a lot of the same interests. So in small groups, I'm good. But if you put me in a bunch of groups of people who are very like, I like fashion, and that's fine. I like fashion, all right. But I couldn't, I would be very quiet in the corner, and just like kind of looking down in a way. I mean, so yeah, so writing for me, it's all of it, all of the things. All of the things. And I think I struggle with parts of it. Like I want to be more clear in my writing. I want to be totally more unique in my writing and to add more flavor and to be deeper. Like I want to be that person that people pick up and just like the world goes away the minute they pick up the book. And I don't know if I'm quite there yet, but that's always the goal. And I think that's another fun thing about writing is that you're never like there. It's always going to be a process of improving and learning your process. So what are your favorite parts? Let's see what we got here. Gravity Falls. Yes. And you're like, Cassie was the one who turned me on to Gravity Falls. Drunkle. Oh, I didn't know that. Disney Plus. Yeah, exactly. You cannot pick your favorite cat. I mean, there's things about Oliver that are unique and loving, and he's just outgoing. But my Petunia is also my little sweet pea. So, yeah, I agree. It's too hard to pick one thing. Yes. Mabel came up with the term skepticals. The whole thing, though, like it seems so innocuous when you first start watching it, but then you understand how deeply layered the plot actually is as you go forward. And the artistic style doesn't connect with me, but once I got over that, the storytelling was so fantastic and the voice acting was very well done. So I got really super into it. And it's one of those like Avatar, The Last Airbender that really just sucks you in and it's fantastic storytelling. I think it will be revered as time goes on as, you know, a lesson in storytelling, as well as like a very satisfying story. And it's so, like, at the beginning, it's so like you think it's just this adventure, but every little piece is a part of the bigger jigsaw. So yeah, Gravity Falls for the win. Okay, here we go. Things I love about stories: telling stories, connecting with people over stories. Yes, the community and the freedom of creativity in my stories getting told, and read thousands of stories from others. Yes, yes. And I think my gateway was just loving stories so much, or finding that one movie or story that I wanted to change. So I became, like, before fan fiction was even a thing, like, I found, like, I wanted Star Wars not to end, okay, at the time. And there was nothing else, like, easily accessible. And there was really no internet then. So I would just write stories about those characters, and I put them in different worlds and environments. Like, I took my template, Han and Luke, and I put them in a fantasy world that I had totally created with all these islands that I named in its own world. And I created, of course, a Mary Sue type character that, you know, and I came up with this whole epic backstory for her. And so basically it was Star Wars AU in a fantasy world, and it was a lot of fun. And I still have it. It's handwritten. It's a lot of fun. But that was my, like, gateway into stories. So connecting, and plus I wrote it with a friend because we both were kind of obsessed with Star Wars. And so it actually built that community for me. And then it was something so fun. I just, like, was driven to complete it. So I get that the community and everything is a big reason why I'm connected now. Oh, you haven't watched it? Shadow, you are going to be in for a treat. Now, keep in mind, at first it's like, I don't even understand, like, what does this all mean? It's very confusing or whatever. But I mean, every piece of it will pay off, and that's the beauty. So give it time, and I think it will grow on you. Oh, yes, it really is. And that's why it's hard. I mean, and that's why it's hard, because I had a hard time at first finding my writer's voice and being able to share that very, very deep part of myself. And I didn't want everyone to think, oh, this person's damaged. Like, I think we're all damaged in a way, or we're all rejected, or we're all loved. And I give parts of myself to all my characters. And then, because I'm very empathetic, and I think most writers are very empathetic, we kind of extrapolate, how would I feel if my parents both died and I'd been raised on a desert planet? Or, you know, you can empathize with these people, that your characters, to the point where you could, like, how would I emotionally react to this situation? And I think that you can come to a place of honesty within yourself and be able to share that. But that's part of one of the wonderful and scary parts of being a writer, is that you are very, very much digging deep into your own psyche and the psyche of others. Ooh, we're getting deep. We're getting deep, people. And this all started with Gravity Falls. Plots and characters. Character arcs, yes. Boy, morally gray characters, crazy, lovable characters, strong main characters. Yes. That is all double thumbs up material right there. And the way to weave them together, like, I'm finding, like, the more big epic stories that I write too, the more challenging it is to see how, like, one person's flaws are going to play against somebody else's flaws, and to kind of build in, have built-in conflict there. And it's kind of like, oh, I didn't know I even had that, but then you can kind of dig in and unpack that. So yes, it's such a fascinating journey. It's like psychology, but exploring everything you ever were interested in, the human condition and the human psyche. Yes, I know, right? Chloe is for the win here. She is fantastic, and she has, I think, Morally ambiguous characters. Oh, I know one of your characters who are morally ambiguous, such as a king who might be in charge of a land that I really enjoyed reading that you need to submit to publishers. This is me looking at you, girl. Well, that was a fun segue. I really enjoyed that little conversation. The fall is here, and I'm sharing the pumpkin now. And we're moving on to we're going to do at least one more sprint, if not two, if you guys are up for it. Yeah, it is already getting late. I just wanted to do this follow-up because I miss you guys so much if I don't check in. I'll be doing more live streams, and I will do advance notice the next time. I just wasn't sure how to do this with the live stream. I'm not sure. I didn't know with the World Wide Writathon how long it would run, if there was any extra stuff I needed to do, or what was happening with that. But we're going to do one more and see if you can get some words in today. This is a leaf I found. Okay. All right. I know these small things shouldn't make me so excited, but it's like, I feel like it's the perfect fall leaf. Like, look at that color. And this looks like it's artificial, but it literally, hey, Tina. Hi. So good to see you. I'm so glad you jumped in. Yeah, this is me coming down off of the World Wide Writathon. I just can't ever say it right. World Wide Writathon. My tongue was not made to say these W's. It's so good to see you, my friend. This is sort of like a recap and also another little encouraging sprint so that we can maybe finish up some things. And then you guys we can all dig back in to the World Wide Writathon. They're doing some chats, they're doing some other things, and there's so many nice people. I highly encourage you to look into some of the other hosts because they all are fantastic. Kate Kavanaugh is really, really good. Jessica, the Shay with the hobbies, really did a good job hosting. But we all had fun. Yeah, if you get back to your basics, then you're just like, I think, Cassie, if you get back to your basics, then you can remember why you love something, and then the hard work doesn't feel so hard anymore. Well, unicorn horns have been bestowed. I'm wondering if there's any gauntlets going to be thrown. I didn't actually ask you what you guys were working on. So before we go on to the next sprint, I would like to know what is on the agenda for your next 25-minute sprint that we are going to kill, because there might not be another until next week, unless I might do another one midweek in the morning. So be watching for that. I think that's one of my goals. And honestly, I'm thinking about doing a daily. I don't know if I could do daily. I might try to do something more regularly during November. I don't want to make a promise yet because it's challenging with the job and the actual wanting to get the writing done and thinking about launching books and books. Yay! Here it is again. I'm sorry. I'm a little too excited that I didn't think I'd ever see this one in print, and it's beautiful. Sorry, my heart. But yeah, that was a great conversation. And share what you're working on. Share what your poison is of drink today. I would love to know. I'm doing a non-dairy hot chocolate with stevia, and it's still pretty good. I have a candle heater that I use to kind of keep my hot chocolate hot. So what you drinking and what you writing? We're back to the time travel story. Oh, you finished a chapter. So you like to jump between projects, and I respect that. But if I did that, I would literally get nothing done. I know Shadowheart is a productivity woman, and I'm guessing Squisms, are you still working on your naval battle book? And what process are you in? Are you in drafting mode? Or are you in edit mode now? Ooh. Oh, if you settled on it. Oh, supernatural mystery. Those are fun. You will definitely have to share that. I would love to look into it because that is my jam. Like I love like supernatural and different shows. So that sounds exactly what I like. Doing the hard work, doing that last polishing edit until it glimmers and digging deep into your edits. Rock on with your bad self, Miss Brenda. And I know you're drinking cider. Drink of choice is Pepsi. And your draft 3. Daughter of Darkness, right? Right? Did I get it right? Daughter of Darkness? DOD? I hope I remembered it right. I know it was sounded like just my jam. It was a fantasy. Dark fantasy. Dark epic fantasy. Let me know if I got it right. Daughter of Darkness, I believe, is what the name of that one is. Still drafting. Fits and starts. Just what I found is if you get overwhelmed with stuff, just make a very small daily goal. Like Chris Fox has a book out, 5,000 words an hour, which is not necessary. You don't have to write 5,000 words an hour, but it does encourage you to set small, achievable goals. So like, let's say 200 words a day or 500 words a day, and just make that before you do anything else. Just hit that one small goal, depending on how long it takes you to do that and how much time that you have. But then you make small incremental progress, which encourages you. But it's hard sometimes if the words won't come and the creativity is not hitting. And we are still editing, aren't you, Miss Dina? Read through another book and reading through another book that's in second draft. Oh, you're multiple projects girl too. Oh, you have a lot on your plate, it looks like. I hope that was helpful. Yeah, I hope it was helpful. That's the way Hey, how are you, my friend? I don't do 5,000 words. He did it as a combination of dictation, I believe, and micro sprints. If you read the book, it's really good. And I think it was 99 cents, but he does micro sprints. So basically he trains himself to do sprints, like literally 10-minute sprints or 5-minute sprints, and just, and he tracks it all. Like he was a very big tracker, which I used to be too, but I kind of got out of that because I kind of know what my upper limit is now. But what he would do is say, okay, in 10 minutes, I'm hitting, let's say in 10 minutes, I hit 100 words. That's just really spitballing. Okay. So in 10 minutes, you can do it. And there's a physical level of how fast you can type. And if you're doing dictation or what you're doing, or if you know where your story's going, if you're in a flow. So there's lots of things. So if you have a strong outline, if you know what you want to write, and then these micro sprints, you build your speed. So like in 10 minutes, you start saying, well, if I can do 100 words, all this week I did 100. So tomorrow I'm going to do 110. And so your only goal is to keep this tiny focus goal of like in 10 minutes, I would do 110 words. And then the next day you're like, I'm going to do 120. And then you keep doing that. And then you start building those small goals. And then you start expanding. All right. So how much can I do in 20 minutes? And if it's like 200 and you start doing that, and then you push your upper limits, and there's going to be an upper limit for you. And then when he's I don't remember if this was his advice or someone else's, but then he mixed in a lot of dictation and stuff, which I do as well. And dictation will make you go faster. I'm going to give you a, user warning in the fact that it needs a lot of editing. Even if you enunciate and you've trained your dragon, you will need a lot of editing to make it a good readable book. But if you're doing a first draft, it's not a bad way of getting some of that out. But once you've built up your sprinting speed and then you want to keep close track, And then you're like, oh, well, I did this sprint at 8 a.m. and I'm very productive at 8 a.m. But I did another micro sprint at noon and I only did 80 words in 10 minutes. So you start noticing your patterns. And then when you find your patterns, and then also you can increase, like, it's just like little ways of increasing your speed. Here's another thing. It's like optimizing. Yes, you optimize your writing by having all this in place. It's like, I think the British biking team, which hadn't done really well for many, many years, suddenly had a new coach and he decided to micro optimize things. And I think you're from UK, but if you, let's say what they did was they got like uniforms that were slightly more aerodynamic. They decided to go to bed, slightly earlier to get that like 6 a.m. workout where their VO, their oxygen got better. So they did these tiny incremental improvements, and it's not the big improvements. Like I can do, 5,000 words today or this hour, but you want to be able to do something consistently. So if you could do 2,000 words an hour, that'd be fantastic. So maybe make that your goal. So don't think that 5,000 is like the ultimate goal, but find little incremental ways of improving, and you'll see that your word counts start going up. If you use your best time of day, if you have a good plan, and you optimize every way you can. And doing these little sprints is like building a muscle. It's like, I'm going to start with a 3-pound weight. I'm going to lift that weight. And then, in a week, you say, I'm going to lift a 5-pound weight. So those are some of my tips. Hopefully, oh no, your pattern's terrible. No, it's not terrible. But if you have a day job, that's a struggle. Because my optimum time is between 10 a.m. and 12, which is always during work. Switching tasks for productivity. And I think that's a good idea. See, and some people that works for, and that's a way of optimizing. But for me, if I switch tasks, forget about it. It takes me another half an hour to get back into what I was doing. So I think take what works. You have to weed through all these. You're going to get so much advice. You're going to get so many ideas. Don't always take every productivity guru's. You have something worse, a child, than a day job. No, that's a forever all day job. So kudos. Yes, I've had the children thing. They're older now, but surprisingly, sometimes they still, need attention and things. But if you start doing the micro sprints, that might help. Just even doing the best you can in 10 minutes. And you have to appreciate what you can get done in the amount of time that you're given. And don't overly judge yourself if you're not making 5 or 10. Like I know these people are doing Milwordy because Kate Kavanaugh's doing it. And I think it's almost discouraging for a lot of people because, if you have a full-time job, it is on the outside. It's not undoable. I believe anything you can do, but you have to make huge sacrifices. And are you willing to give up all your free time? Are you willing to give up all your entertainment? I'm not. Okay. I want to be able to breathe and eat and go out with my family and enjoy the fall. So I'm going to balance that with the joy of my everyday life, as well as trying to get my ultimate word counts and trying to maybe optimize my 1 hour a day or 2 hours a day that I actually have to focus. Or if their kid takes a nap or if they're in school, optimize the time that they're gone. So hopefully that's helpful. I'm sorry, I got on a tangent of productivity. Yes, what works for you. And then your habits might change over time. All right. So if your habits change over time, you have to honor that too. So keep that in mind. Like when you are in school or wintertime, or when you have a big project at work or your kids are sick, you have to give yourself grace. And that's another thing I'm working on is giving yourself some grace. Because if you spend all this time beating yourself up, then your heart will not want to, because your subconscious hears all these like negative things you say to yourself. And it's not going to want you to dig back into something that is painful or that you're going to beat yourself up over. So make it a fun, positive, happy time. Well, you know what? If you can do Nano once a year, that's one book a year, isn't it? Do it. Do it. You can do it. And then with these live sprints and stuff, it's going to help getting those words in. And 50,000 words is a good beginning, if not a complete book. And yes, sleeping is important, and that will add to the quality of you and your children's lives. All right, kids, speaking of productivity, let's get one more really excellent sprint in here. I want you all to put everything aside that you're worried about for now. Give me 25 minutes of your time. Focus that power. Focus power, as Mr. Miyagi from the Karate Kid would say. 2 inches, focus power, right here. We must focus and get it done. Mr. Miyagi is probably my favorite character. I don't even consider him a character. I consider him a person. I love him. We're going to do Pomodoro, number 2. And it's going to be amazing. Let's do it. 25. The Karate Kid is one of my favorites. It's gruesome. Anyone who's not seen the original Karate Kid, who are you and why are you here? Because you should be out there watching it, because they will give you those inspirational feels that you need. All right, it's time to take off the sweater. We gotta get serious. Let's get serious. Do. Legally Blonde the musical. All right, y'all, let's do it. 25. We're gonna fix this so it does 25. Why aren't you doing 25? There we go. Okay. Who's ready to do it? I'm ready to do it. Let's hit. I think I messed up. Don't do it. Stop. There she is. Okay. The Karate Kid. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. Have you watched the new Cobra Kai? Share that in the comments during this next sprint, because I watched the first season of Cobra Kai and super enjoyed it. And now I need to jump back in and watch season 2. I know they just put it on Netflix, so I'm very excited about watching that, because I don't know, I feel like karate movies are very inspirational. Rocky and all those karate movies. Okay, let's get those word processors hot. I want you to focus on the project that you're working on. Miss Shadowheart, if we're working in the short story. Miss Chloe, if we're working in the Daughter of Darkness. Everyone who's working on their productivity and art and editing and new words. And we're going to kill it. We're going to kill it. We're going to do some edits, and we're going to like rock on with our bad selves. In fact, I don't know, man. You guys feeling brandy? I think we're going to do 30. We're going to do 30 this time. And that might be the last of me today, because I have been sprinting since 2 o'clock. So 30 minutes on the clock. On your mark. Get set. Go! Sprint! Ah! Woo! And the live stream Pomodoro 2 is in the bag. What did you guys do? Show me your numbers. I want to see your numbers. I check them later. And even if you're watching this later, please leave your numbers because I do check. And I will give you a thumbs up, a unicorn of success. It was so good seeing Squisms, but he had to motor out. But I'm so happy that so many of you stayed until the end. But I am giving out unicorn horns of success. I actually really got into this, and I really cleaned up some spots that needed some extra details, and I'm very happy with my progress. What? 800? What even is that? Oh my gosh. Oh! I mean, we need to have 3D, like you need a 3D horn. Well done. Oh my God. That is freaking amazing. Way to go. That was Olympic level sprinting. If there were a Winter Olympics, you would have made the trials and you would be going for the gold. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do a fake Olympics come the winter. Who knows? That would be fun. But you, my friend, have qualified for the Olympic sprinting team. So excited. Yay, Shadow! Almost 400! That was amazing work. And you still got to look at the beautiful and also loud Petunia. I'm sorry if she got on anyone's nerves, but she likes to make, sometimes when she first wakes up, she's very lovey. So she was all like tapping at my arms, wanting me to pick her up and giving her pets. So I did, because I love her. But yay, Shadow! Unicorn horn of success! You are a queen. You guys are the royalty of the stream, and you also, I think that we could definitely have you in the U.S. Olympic team. Everyone's going to have their specialties. We're going to have the Pam team, the Unicorn Squad. Pam Fam will be going to the Sprinting Olympics. And this is going to be fan-freaking-tastic. You guys, I can't even believe that. That's amazing. You all did good. And I know Squisms, he did like 4 pages of editing, and I did something similar. So yay, unicorn horns all around. Good job. Look at that. Yay, unicorn horn for Tina. Well done, Miss Tina. You edited a complete chapter. You got 2 projects going, and that is fantastic to be that focused and get that done in 30 minutes. Good on you, girl. Good on you. Yay! Lifting each other up. I feel the energy. Everyone did such a good job. I'm just going to put this up here because I think everyone deserves a beautiful unicorn heart of success. So proud of you all. Thank you all for coming today. I know this is only 2 sprints, a little bit shorter than my normal stream, but I have been sprinting since 2, and my spirit is willing, but my body is weak, and I need to go fill up the tank and get some more unicorn juice or whatever, whatever we unicorns take to energize, more like a yummy dinner. And hopefully you have a yummy dinner on the horizon. I hope you have a cozy, fun, fall-filled week. If you would like more of my shenanigans, I do share lots of things on Instagram almost daily with my cats and my life, my writing process and everything. And make sure you like and subscribe because that helps me out. I appreciate you all showing up. Thank you all for coming. It really warms my soul to see you. Honestly, this is the best part of my week. Oh my gosh, Brenda! That's amazing. 30 minutes and you did a whole chapter. And I know the level that you edit your stuff to. So I know that is like climbing half a mountain. Well done, my friend. Well done. Yes, you are Margie Strong. All right, rock on. You guys are all amazing. I think you guys are productivity supreme, and I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful week. I will be back. I might do a morning live stream. Like, again, if you subscribe, you should get a notification. But keep your eyes on my Instagram because I do notice that. Also, my stories, whenever I'm about ready to go live, I usually set up something. So thank you all. It was wonderful seeing you. And I will see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for all your motivation and support. I couldn't do this without you. Bye, y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye. Bye-bye. See you. Thank you so much for showing.